Okay, guys, hiya. Hello again. Welcome to my channel. Um, okay, so I tried to put on small makeup today. Just bear with me. Like, I don't usually wear makeup, so I tried for you guys. And you know what they say, the practice makes perfect. So hopefully, when I do this more often and I put makeup on more often, it will look, better. But I tried for you guys. I did. But so today's topic is about company and choosing your friends wisely. Yeah. So and being in the right place at the right time. So obviously with me, I am obviously from an African home. So obviously my mum will always want to know which friend is that, which friend is that one, all the time. Who's that? She always wants to know and keep in line with who I'm around. And I think that's important. And okay, so my journey as a Christian has been shaky. Like I fell off once, but then I'm back to Christ, and I'm not falling back anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I'm not falling back. Period. Period. I'm not falling back now. I'm not. But one thing I do know is that like obviously I love to be in church. I love to be around other Christians. I like to be, in fellowship a lot. So I do sing, So I do go to Hope Church, and my church is a Reaches and Beyond church. So we have different church plants around the world. Like we have some in Africa, America, Asia, and but I go to Hope Church Downham, and obviously it was one of the brothers in my church. His name is Roger. Shout out to you, Roger. Thank you for reminding me to talk about that part, because I feel like I won't call myself a church girl, but I do like to be involved in the church. Obviously, I'm a youth leader, so I look out for the young ones. I love them. I hope they know this. But I'm not the favorite youth leader. Obviously, the favorite youth leader is the one that was leading me as a youth. She was my youth leader, but now we're kind of sometimes on the same thing, that we're working on the same projects together, which is quite cool. It's really cool. EJ, love you. But yeah, so for me, I just feel like it's important you choose your friends wisely. Like, obviously, like, I know that it's painful when you feel like someone's really your friend, than to have somebody like backstab you and the things they say behind your back, or like plots against you. It's really painful, and that's why it's always good to have discernment, and that's something that God gives you sometimes. And so like high school was a real struggle for me, because obviously black girl, white school. So obviously, and I was used to black people, because my primary school, we were all black. My head teacher was black, everyone was black, like receptionist was black, everyone was black. So I was used to being around black people. But then when I came down to North London, I'm not a North London girl, but I don't mind North London. I don't mind it. I can't lie. I don't mind North London. I'm not a North London girl. I'm a South East London girl, but it is what it is. But when I came to like Kent, and I was going to school in Kent grammar school, it was a culture shock for me. It really was. And then like obviously I was a tomboy. I was very rough and everything, So it was a bit of a adjustment. So I became girly in high school later on, but I knew that like thinking about it, like the friends I made, funny thing is I don't talk to anybody except for like 3 people. Also Amanda, Declan. That's it. There's only people I left that school with. And I left that school because it was a toxic place for me. I got in trouble for having afro, that I'm not having an appropriate hairstyle. How is that not appropriate? Is that not my own hair? But when the white girls having the hair down, no problem. Anyway, I digress. Today's about company and, putting yourself around the right people. So I feel like this video doesn't need to be too long at all, because basically the message is quite simple, hard but simple, in the sense of how do I say this? Basically, you don't need to be friends with everybody. Like, you can get along with people, share love with people. Like, as a Christian, I always want to share love and be like someone that's positive and optimistic, in life. Obviously, that's always the best way to go. But I would say it's good to have like the right friends, like not just, oh, I want to be your friend, da da da. You can't really form strong bonds when it's not going to work out. You need to keep it tight and keep it neat, keep it neat, keep it tight. That's the word I would say. You don't need to be best friend in every single person. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's not necessary. No, it's not. To be someone that how do I say, it's good to, like, when they say you're known by your fruit. So if they know you for being always having a smile on your face, and then you make an impression on people, that's okay. But for you to desperately go out there to force best friendships is not necessary or needed. And that's what I mean. Like, it's good to have the right company, in the sense of, I feel like going to a grammar school was good for me, because obviously everybody in that school had a level of intellect, so you're around people that can have small sense, small academic sense. So you're always going to be wanting to push yourself more, because you want to always grow to the top, isn't it? So that's why I say going to a grammar school is good, because you know that your classmates are on your level. They're on your level. Yes, they are. They're on your level. It's good. And so, like, I'm not advertising grammar school. That's what I'm here. But I'm just saying that when you put yourself into certain areas, right, you're going to now find the right people for yourself. Do you get? So, like, obviously, I left that school, went to a college, right? And so you get to find people, and obviously a college, like sixth form college, you meet a wide range of people. So now it's up to you to use God's discernment to know who's for you and who is going to be a snake and snake you, or who's going to really ride for you, So, like, I would say I left sit on college with people that I still remember and I can still call up today. I'll still invite to my birthday. I'll still say, let's go out for a meal. I'll still say these things, because I do believe that God gave me the right people to be with. Obviously, I'm not saying that everyone in my college was so bad. No, but not everybody in my college was for me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm just saying that it's good to, be picky with who you go around with, because some people can be bad influences, if you get what I mean. Like, some people, they're not really striving for anything good. They're striving for bad gang and all of that stuff, that they just want to be, in quotes, troublesome. That's what their joy is, to find trouble or to do bad things and all of that stuff. And I'll just say that there's no point, that's not good for you. Unless you want to be a troublesome person, then you should know when you get into trouble, that's why. You can't be surprised when you find yourself in trouble. You can't be. So, so yeah, I just feel it's important to make the right friends. And if you're going to be a friend for real. Because a friend in no, I'm not going to say that. That's a very unnecessary statement about friends. But I'm just saying that when you're a friend, don't just be a friend in mouth service. Be a friend and actually trying to be a friend, trying to actually help the person you're calling your friend. Try and help them when you can. Don't be saying I'm your friend, but you're a friend by title. And what's the point in the title if you're not willing to actually be the friend? So yeah, so pick friends that are actually going to be your friend and be there for you, be there for you in the right way, and then be the friend that you want to be and you want to have, So if you want to have a friend that's like XYZ, be that friend that's XYZ to that person, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I just wanted to have a quick video just talking about the right company and then the right relationships. Right, yeah. Relationships not always boyfriend, girlfriend, or it can be friendships. And then like sisterships, brotherships, like family ships. But you're just making the right, you're making you're making the right ships. Yeah. So I just hope that you don't jump into one ship and then you're sinking. Nobody wants that. So just be careful. And be prayerful so that you can actually know you're going the right way. That's always advice. I'd always advise you, but I'm not imposing anything on anybody, please. I'm just sharing a bit of me with you guys. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. So please don't feel like I'm trying to impose myself on you and tell you what to do, how to live. I'm just trying to be an example. Yeah, that's all really. And I just want to share my what is the word? I want to share my input on these kind of stuff that obviously is everyday life, and these are things that you're going to see from every stage of life. And so I just wanted to put my own 2 pence on it. Yeah, and so and also I wanted to just go back into something, and it was from my last video. I said one thing about my favorite perfume. It's not actually called Eternal, it's called Live Irresistible. Yes, Live Irresistible by Givenchy, and it smells so good. It's beautiful, honestly. I love perfume. I love to smell nice. I love lovely smells. I love lovely colours. I'm looking at, you see, I'm not feeling that confident, but I like colours, but who knows? Hopefully you can see the colour, the light in my heart that's shining bright to you guys, that I'm full of love. So just overlook, if you think I did a bad job, overlook what you think and just hear the words and hear my intentions and hear where I'm coming from. So yeah, but I hope you guys stay blessed. I don't know why you haven't subscribed. You're watching and you won't subscribe. Why now? Why don't you want to subscribe to me? Like, don't be a pagan, just subscribe. It's not costing you any money. And share it with your friends, your family, your enemies, everybody. Let everybody hear what, let everybody hear something. Yeah.